Well, here are two books that I recommend for Sleep Week. Matthew Walker, Why We Sleep, and also two, Generation Sleepless.
Here's two books I recommend. How to Do Nothing by Jenny Odell. Jenny has two books. You should definitely check out both of them. Rest is Resistance by Tricia Hersey. Also amazing. All of Tricia's work is fabulous.
Here are two books that I recommend for Sleep Week 2025. The first, Matthew Walker, Why We Sleep, and the second, Generation Sleepless. I'm going to start with Matthew Walker, Why We Sleep. As you can see, it's well worn, well read. This is more around the science of sleep, but what I really love about this book in particular is that it not only focuses on the benefits of sleep in terms of feeling good, it's actually linked very strongly to people's health. Well worth a read. And then this feeds into also to the importance of sleep for, let's say, teenagers. And this is a book that hones in on that. What I love about sort of reading more and more around sleep in teenagers is how much more sleep they need. I think as a society, we might think that they're being lazy and sleeping in, but the emphasis is actually they need that sleep for a good reason. This is a great tool as well for not just teenagers or parents with teenagers, but also to society in general. So well worth a read. And in particular, I think it does a great job around honing in on the impact of devices and also to the impact of devices and the importance of switching off.
The two books I would recommend for Sleep Week 2025 are a little bit unconventional because I can be a bit of an unconventional person. They're two books that actually aren't specifically about sleep, but that I refer back to all the time as a leader and as somebody who actually doesn't sleep very well. I find these two to be the best for getting rest and recuperation and like making my life more relaxed and more enjoyable. Because I'm not a good sleeper, I guess I try not to spend too much time overthinking the whole sleep concept, and I try to find ways for my body to relax. So the first is Rest is Resistance, which is like get rid of the grind culture, get rid of the idea that you need to work 24/7 and this idea that you should just sleep 2 hours a night. Look after yourself. Rest is Resistance is by Tricia Hersey, and like look up Tricia. They're an amazing human being, amazing pieces of work, especially for Black, brown women. And it's about like taking your time to rest in life and not getting stuck in grind and work culture. The second one is How to Do Nothing by Jenny Odell. Jenny Odell actually has two books, and they're both worth like getting, and like I have like lots of things tabbed on them. It's about like doing nothing, switching off, resting, going back to nature, walking, doing bushwalking, disconnecting from the world, because that's how your body recuperates. That's how your brain rests, especially for someone like me who doesn't actually sleep well due to trauma. So there's my two books for 2025 Sleep Week, and not really about sleep at all.